And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit. Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more that's good. Contiana we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Knowledgeito, you can't get nobody's Collegeito, big dog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more that's good. Contiana we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and you subscribe. Get into that, man. Make sure you also get into Free the Trappers over there on Crenshaw and King, man. Free the Trappers, free the Trappers, free the Trappers, free the Trappers, free the Trappers on Crenshaw and King, man. Get into everything they got going on. Pull up on Free the Trappers on Crenshaw and King in the old Louisiana fried chicken right across the street from the Krispy Kreme donut, man. To get you a rich trapper trap Lottie trap pack. I mix Trapper and Lottie. A rich trapper trap Lottie trap pack, man. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Get into those, man. 10 grams of greatness trap pack. Rich Trapper 10 gram trap pack, man. Make sure I get into that. If you ain't got into that, man, make sure I get into it. If you ain't got into all of that, man, get into that. What else do I need to tell y'all about? $500, man. Drop a comment because the best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers, we get a $500 cash apping 10. $500 cash apping 10. Get into that from me. And it's a $500 cash apping 10 from T-Rail over there on Back on Fig. So that is $1,000 for you and your Pakianas if you get the best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. And my newest single, 100,000 cash. 100,000 cash. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that, man. 100,000 cash. We got Adam 22 on getting negative backlash for the Pop Smoke Unaliver interview. We finna jump into this content. I don't no further ado. Don't, man. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We've been getting hell for doing the interview with Pop Smoke's killer Blockstar.
Oh yeah, y'all have it.
People coming out of the woodwork. People I never even seen before. He did 4 years, 5 years on juvenile life.
I think he did juvenile life.
But okay,
and
so
they lowered juvenile life from what it used to be.
It used to be 25, and they changed it to 21. Yeah, that confused me too.
Fact.
I got people coming out of the woodwork to let me know how fucked up they think it is that I did that interview. And I'm going to be honest, I've been hearing them out. And I've yet to see any sort of real opinion for why this interview is different than any number of other interviews, such as the Terrence Gangster Williams stuff, such as people platforming Tax Stone, such as, you know, all kinds of shit. And I don't, I hear a lot of, this makes me feel bad. I don't see any real logical explanation for why this kid shouldn't be platformed and why we shouldn't seek to learn about rap history through people that were involved in some of its atrocities.
Now, like how we don't know who killed Tupac.
We do, and we found that out through rap interviews for the most part.
Well,
They've been
Vlad, Vlad did the Keefy D thing, and he kind of helped us figure it all out, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean,
he's a Baltimore native.
That's why it makes sense. So it's the same type of situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing. I don't believe
I'm
that.
saying it too, babe.
I don't believe that you did anything wrong, but I feel like people's aversion to it and why. Because I was thinking about it, like, why are people putting so much emphasis on the no jumper as a platform and holding us to a higher level?
This never happened before in life. This is history.
Okay.
Well, it's because Adam's white, and people already don't like Adam. I'm gonna call a spade. Because people already don't like Adam. It's because Adam's white, and because Adam's already a woo-wopper of a whoop-de-bammer, a flu-flammer of a flu-flammer, and people are already kind of like, hey, you know, we ain't really feeling you, big dog. We're already calling you the vulturous of the cultures, or the cultures of the vultures, and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm not gonna front. If it would have been anybody else, it would have been in poor taste, yes, but it's worse because it's Adam. I ain't gonna lie. It is. Sometimes it's just worse because it's you, big dog. It is what it is.
It is true.
Nobody ever got out of jail with a rap death, killing the rapper, and got out to talk about it.
So that's a fact.
One thing that I think is because how well he was liked. This tone
100%. Yeah.
This tone would be extremely different if it.
Very true. If it was someone who nobody really cared about, if it was Tekashi, God bless. Yeah, we gotta God bless the rats too. Even the ones that snitching on YouTube, God bless them all. It would definitely be a totally different situation.
Somebody who the majority of people didn't love.
Because, of course, Tax Stone killed a security guard who apparently was pretty beloved by a lot of people. Banging. I don't know him. A lot of people in the hip hop media and shit do. So that's like definitely a reason why a lot of people wouldn't be eager to platform Taxstone. But nobody has given me one single explanation of why having a conversation with this Blockstar kid is any different than people allowing Taxstone to be up on their spaces and shit. Aside from the fact that Blockstar killed someone who was beloved and famous, and Taxstone killed a security guard.
Well, like, remember when we first acknowledged this whole thing happening, I was like, oh, the New Yorkers gonna be mad. And I saw this happen. I knew it was gonna happen. But the main reason why is this, because, and I'm not saying they're right, because I don't believe they are, but No Jumper has been the catalyst of a lot of artists and just content creators in general reaching a higher platform. This is a platform that literally springs people to a higher level of success. So people think that if you appear on this platform, it's equivalent to appearing on, like, this is you coming up. However, if this motherfucker was on,
No, I could definitely understand that too. But I think that no matter where this particular kid would have went, it would have been what it was from regardless. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he would have, nothing like that. No, I think that this kid, for the most part, he went where it doesn't matter. Like, it could have been Vlad, it could have been whatever. The story is gonna be the story no matter what. The kid's the draw, not the platform. You feel me? So let's get that clear. The kid's the draw. The Blockstar, he's the draw. His story is the draw, not the platform. Now, do people view No Jumper in a light? For sure. Did I view No Jumper in the same light? Definitely. So I don't disagree with everything Les is saying, but I think that it could have went anywhere with the exact same, 1-2 step like Sierra, for sure. Definitely. The kid is infamous. The kid is infamous, man. The kid is infamous. The kid is infamous. The kid is infamous. But at the same time, the kid does have a very interesting story because, like what was just said, he's the first person to ever get out and be able to tell about what happened, in that situation with him and said artist. So it's interesting for sure.
60 Minutes. This motherfucker was on CNN News. Would you really think that? No, but it's
academics.
okay.
And if you go through the history books, you can find shitloads of examples of Barbara Walters and Oprah, all these famous ass interviewers interviewing legitimate serial killers. People
Jeffrey
who killed
Dahmer!
20, 30 people. Yes.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. Okay, here's
Yeah, but the difference the difference is where they're going to play with you at is they're going to say that those are actual news platforms where you're a hip hop. Well, now that I'm saying it out loud, damn, I guess this is hip hop news. It is a hip hop news platform. Damn it, dare I say Adam has a freaking point? Allergies, y'all. Allergies. But dare I say, does Adam 22 have a freaking point? I think I might say that Adam 22 has a flipping point. I think I might say that the Adam 22 guy has a flipping point. But it's very true. I think he does have a flipping point. Keep going.
hypothetical example. Would it have been appropriate if he had not killed himself for Hitler to have done an interview after World War II? Obviously, yes. If we had a real sit-down interview with Hitler 10 years after all that shit, you don't think that that would be an important historical record to understand what went down during that time period? Blockstar.
Yeah. Are you comparing Blockstar to Hitler?
I'm putting you in the Hitler category.
Kind of just put him in the Hitler category.
But I am saying that you can learn a lot by interviewing people who do bad things, and I don't really see the situation as being any different.
Interviewing someone is not equivalent to platforming them.
It would be different too if it was a rapper before.
Turn a new path and learn from it, because it's really important that, like, that's the reason that that you even do it, to like bring the awareness to learn from it. It's not about just exploiting somebody all the time. It's really about trying to learn from it too, so that we don't keep fucking up on the same type of repetitive shit when we can really, you know, do better things, like, and try to elevate from it instead of just like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like bringing awareness to it in general was important.
Surprisingly intelligent take.
I see academics give you
Not
some shit over.
Surprisingly.
You heard me? I see academics give
Take
you
a
some
shot.
shit over after he was allegedly surfing for the interview too. He was in Yeah. Did you hear it?
He spoke to me before I did the interview. He actually, from the beginning, though, he said that he would not do it.
So I thought that the young dude told you that academics was.
I think they were trolling. because they posted at one point like academics interview coming next, but they were just fucking around. Because like I spoke to a few different people that were planning on doing the interview with him, and I think that's the other thing too, is that people think that if I didn't do that interview, that homie was just gonna go quietly into the sunset.
No, somebody was gonna do that interview, and somebody was gonna get that young man some chili. Now all he got was 7,500, which is not a good number at all. You should have definitely did it for way more chili than 7,500, because Adam 22 stands to make so much money off of that big dog. You're not gonna make. Never mind. But either way it go. You should have got more chili than that. But he was gonna get that chili no matter what.
He was never gonna speak politically.
Right.
I hate to break it to y'all, but homeboy is famous in LA now. Like it's not like because we made him famous. It's just like he was gonna be famous either way, not for something good, but for something bad. But he was gonna
Infamous.
be going, yeah, infamous. He was gonna be going down in the history books one way or another. And all right, I'm gonna be real with you. No jumper. The interviews that we do, 9 times out of 10, when we get somebody on this platform, they are from a street background. They make drill music. They make gang related music, etc. And for the most part, most of the people in the hip hop corporate landscape are willing to like ignore us. They know that we're popular. They don't watch our content. They might see a clip here and there, but for the most part, they're kind of oblivious to what we're doing over here.
No, they know what's going on.
If you actually pay attention, but I'm talking about the New York world.
Just in general, just as big as like a platform like a Zeus Network is. No Jumper is just as big of a platform online.
Okay, all I'm saying is
just as big a platform.
This might be
brother in jail done seen the shit from on the No Jumper. What you mean?
But all I'm saying is that
Baltimore.
This is.
I'm trying to tell you, everybody see what's going on over here.
This is what it's like.
Hey.
Huh? Okay. I love you, boo. But anyway, all I'm saying is that I don't think, because they're not click and play on the EBK J-Bo interviews. They're not click and play on the MMB bands, etc. Impossible to spell from Stockton interview. Right. So they don't know that we interview people who have been associated with crazy ass shit all the time, and that when we platform somebody, we're not saying, hey, this guy's the next top rapper out. We're just saying this motherfucker got an interesting story to tell. So I feel like this was like a rude awakening for a lot of people to realize how dark No Jumper's content does get at times. But I don't shy away from that shit.
If Eric Holder gets released tomorrow,
I'll be lying if I said Lil T.
The fact that she said who is crazy. The fact that he used that as an example is crazier. The fact that we all know that if Eric Holder got released tomorrow, he'd get millions of dollars for an interview is the craziest.
Didn't tap in.
Yeah.
Whoa. All I said is, give me some time.
Give me some time.
I gotta let this whole storm settle before I consider
Eric Holder
that.
got released. Bricc Baby will make sure he got that interview. Will make sure he got that chili for it. On one end, that's to his job. On another end, on a moral standpoint, we're not gonna bring that up because it's a fictitious situation and no need to create real emotions over fake situations. That's what we're gonna leave that right there.
Because the old blocky is know where your ass at.
Okay, but how would you feel about that? Do you think that Eric Holder should do an interview on this platform if it comes down to it?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Why? What makes the situation different?
I can't be.
Hey, look at Bricc making the right decision, man. I'm just putting my foot in my mouth. Look at Bricc. Look at Bricc making the right decision. That's right, Bricc. You don't be a part of nothing that can get you no more flammery of a flam. That's right, Bricc. I like that. You can't think smart. Look at Bricc. Let me go ahead and be quiet.
Where your ass at?
Okay, but how would you feel about that? Do you think that Eric Holder should do an interview on this platform if it comes down to it?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Why? What makes the situation different?
I can't be involved with that.
It's in our backyard.
Yeah, I know. You just gotta let CNN have that one. Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day,
too much game.
Yeah.
Unless we getting paid some M's to where I'm finna move Bob's from up off of Sauce, like, cause this is bigger than the homie.
Yeah.
Like, I can handle that. This is all the LA, and then it's like, who's to tell you that we gonna have a positive vibe the first time we see each other?
Because you haven't seen him.
I ain't say that.
Well, that's
Bricc said that he might crash on Eric Holder. Okay. I like where this is going. Let's see. Bricc.
that's his little.
Look at Bricc grabbing some redemption right here. All right, Bricc. She was having a rough morning, but I like how this is changing for you towards we get into the afternoon. I like this.
Oh, that you feel me? And
For the record, for anyone who's not catching on, he's talking about shitty cuz who was responsible for the Nip situation. But either way, all right, I have to acknowledge that, like, rest in peace, Nip.
Please.
On principle,
Rest in peace.
interviewing
One
the
of the
dude who killed
illest.
Nip is the same exact thing as interviewing the dude who killed Pop Smoke. But
It's on the bigger.
in terms of like the practical reality of doing that kind of interview, it might it might be
Not a
a
fuck
different
video,
video.
yeah.
No.
Actually being here in LA.
Yeah, exactly.
Realistic. All right,
Yeah.
let's say you get.
Send him that.
Okay, but there's a reason why that situation is totally unrealistic. Is because Pop Smoke's killer got out after 5 years.
Yeah.
Shitty Cut might never be on the streets again,
that's
or if
what
he
I
does,
said.
it'll be
If
in
he
20
got
years.
Out, no, I said if he got out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Nah.
Like, what is the? But somebody's taking that interview was my point.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't saying no jumper,
No, it's
but I'm
probably gonna be
saying
no
it's
jumper.
gonna get published.
Hell no.
Somebody would go
they're not
to
gonna
great
take the interview?
lengths to
no.
secure that interview if they had the potential to do that. Like they would love
Let 'em
that.
come
I'm
in
not
and talk.
telling Adam.
Let
I'm
him
not
come in and
telling.
talk.
No, I'm not telling
Y'all
Adam.
said
You
everybody
can't.
else tell what y'all talked about
Fuck
with the next
no.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
You know that
This would be bad.
That's too.
Adam, you better tell that girl to shut up before she get everybody in that mother in trouble. Adam, you better tell that girl to hush her mouth before she get everybody in that room in trouble. Girl, hold on now. Hold on now, girl. You're doing too much. Hold on now. You talking too much now. Close your mouth now. Be quiet now. Go on, hush up now.
Much. Do you
I
know who he
but
is? That you know.
but like
that
yes, but
I'm
I
little shitty and
understand,
he's
but
better
I
shitty.
don't understand and I get it. No, I don't get that. I don't know
yeah,
that.
Yeah, it can't go
What?
like that. No.
Oh, you said no, you can't have
It
no
can't.
interview.
Nah,
You
it
can't tell his
can't.
side.
Not
That'd be
right
bad.
here.
It's
Not
some
right
fuck
here.
shit. It's some fuck
And
shit.
it's not even on no bullshit. It's just like the way that the streets is. That's my dog that you just knocked down. Like at the end of the day, everybody gonna look at me like, damn, you just pro nip. You got the nigga that knocked Nip down right in front of you.
You'll
What
never
you do?
live that down.
Well,
that's what
yeah,
it is,
you
though.
might as well go ahead and.
You will never live that down. You got the man in front of you and you didn't do nothing. You would never live that down. They would forever be on you about that. It would always be an issue. It would always be a problem. It would always be a back and forth. It would always be a something. You would never, for the rest of your life, have rest behind that. Never have any type of rest behind that. It would forever be a situation. It would forever be a problem. You will always have a problem behind that.
Ooh, pack it up, go to Arkansas.
You should move to New York.
Because you're fucking.
Yeah.
At that point,
Look at what Dusty Locaine, you'll be straight.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Realistically,
you could be the toughest nigga on the planet. You're cooked.
I feel like, yo,
I want it.
he would be such a high profile man. I don't know. Like,
I think
don't
we would be speaking a different tone if Blockstar had a rap career in LA before he went to jail.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they would. Yeah.
No,
guarantee you nobody
I
would
feel
be saying much.
But wouldn't you don't think it would be like you think it would be less severe?
Yes.
Yeah. So because this fool's trying to launch a career off of
Is
this
he?
event.
If
Well,
he drops a song after this, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna look a
He's
little
been in the studio. He got a manager already. Wait, you didn't watch the interview? Like
But
my
somebody
manager
was gonna do it, though.
He said
Somebody
my
was gonna do
manager.
it.
Him having a manager just means that somebody saw a way to make money and steal from this kid Blockstar. If you ever see this video, pay attention to the fact that you have absolutely nothing to manage. So if this manager is not giving you anything, meaning that he's getting 20% off everything that you make, and that's really a high number, but 20% off everything you make, understand that he's not doing nothing for you. You should not be coming out of your pocket for services of the manager. The manager's job is to go out to find something for you to do that he could profiteer from, big dog. However, while you have a manager in your situation, 100%, 100% beyond me, because I don't think that you need a manager. You don't, again, have too much of anything to manage. But don't be a fool, young sir. You've already done one thing foolish. Don't do two things foolish.
said this nigga got a manager off a body.
That's crazy.
Ooh, nigga want 20% of your life.
Like what?
Maybe more.
Well,
Exactly.
I don't want to
Might
fuck
be
you-
25
I don't want to
30.
fuck y'all people up, but a good manager is not going to take more than 20. They gonna really take less than 15. If
Not if they put the money into
we
you.
talking about a shark deal.
But if-
Putting the money into him and all that kind of stuff, which is not what a manager should be doing at all. It's not a manager's job. And if the manager is putting money into you and all that, that takes him from manager to now a label owner or company owner or something like that. Digress. Yeah, be careful. Sound like you about to get flu flam, big dog. It sounds like everybody's aware of the flu flam, but you, brother. So yeah.
Nah, but not even that. Not even that, bro. If they got the resources to catapult you faster, and they're
Take
putting
50.
money,
Crazy.
and they're
Take
putting
50%.
money in
Catapult me,
to
take
make
50.
you pop,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
they deserve 30 to 35%.
That's crazy, boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, if
Catching
they,
a body. And
Imagine catching the body, coming out of jail, not having nothing, and then somebody manipulates you into doing all these interviews and putting all this chili into you And they gonna claim more chili than what they actually really put into you, big dog, for sure, for sure. You better believe it. You better believe it. And then when it comes time for you to actually have some actual chili, they say, hey, hold on. Remember I bought you this? Remember I gave you that? Remember that one time you needed that cheeseburger and you needed bacon on it and you had the money for the bacon? Yeah, I went and gave you that, blah, blah, blah. And remember that one time you needed extra ranch and it was 50 cents? Blah, blah. Yeah, I paid. You need me pay me back for that ranch, big dog, blah, blah. You finna get into all that, Blockstar. You finna get into all that, big dog. You think that this is all on the strength and all on the love? Oh, no, my friend, you have been 360'd. You have been 360, big dog. You gonna have to pay all that back. Ugly work. Ugly work.
And them the home
Especially with somebody who wasn't even an actual celebrity or rap star prior to this. Crazy.
But gives you a manager.
Crazy. And I think that
Crazy.
I think that the most disturbing part about the whole thing to me is the precedent that this sets.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all you got to do is smoke a cracking ass rapper if you're a kid, and then when you come home, you gonna have a rap career.
But that's already how it been working.
You'll be
in Chicago, in New York, in a lot of places.
That's not cool.
Bro, DJ, you did an interview with Bloodhound Lil Jeff like a couple months before he died, and the title says 10 bodies? Question mark.
Let me snort the blue.
And he, dead ass. And he wasn't exactly like denying that shit. You know, it's like the dynamic of you kill somebody and you're famous in rap has already existed for a long time.
How about we just like not unalive anybody? How about we just allow everybody to breathe air on this God beautiful earth that we're all a part of? How about we just like don't do anything like that?
For sure. No,
this is just like an official one where everybody knows exactly how it went down.
I just don't. I feel like any platform, if they really could have, a lot of people were talking shit. Now, for example, what's up with, why was Rory tripping on you to that extent? Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know. You know what he's doing.
Who is that?
Rory is Joe Budden's former co-host.
Crickets?
I don't know. I guess he took particular.
I wonder what. Let me see. What did Rory say about Adam 22? Let me see. I don't know. Rory has something to say about Adam 22. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. 22 Pop Smoke. Let me see. Oh, it's 22 minutes of this. Okay, so we're going to have to add this one to the queue. That'll be the next video. That'll have to be the next queue. That's 22 minutes. Sheesh, my bad, y'all. But I'll get y'all that one in the next video. I got y'all. It's in the queue. It's in the queue. I thought you knew. Just tell you what it do. We'll get y'all that, though.
Particular offense to it. I don't exactly know like what his argument is. I'm assuming that it's going to be as like nonsensical as the stuff that I heard Tax Stone say about it. There's like no real like sensical point, no logic, just a lot of emotion. So I'm kind of like not even motivated to click on people's clips about it, because to me it's like everybody's saying the same shit.
Are you ducking a fade, bro? Because like
with
I
Rory?
see you like that clip it.
I'd like to see
I don't think he's ducking a fade. I can imagine how many online fades are met. Adam 22 is met with daily. I know how many little online fades are met with me daily. Is he ducking a fade or does he not care? At what point is Adam 22, and we only say this because this is white on white crime. White on white crime. At what point are you done with arguing with all the pages? You feel me? All the other bloggers and all that. At what point, whatever. And then even deeper than that, at what point are you allowed to just simply not care? Yeah, I'm smoking my little roaches because I don't want to smoke too much because that's the trap lottie, man. I be getting too stuck off the trap lottie, so I'm taking my little bullets of trap lottie because I'm finna go outside, allergies and all, and go cut the yard, man, because it needs to get cut. And because I'm a grown man. And this is totally off topic, has nothing to do with nothing, but I'm a grown man, bro. I got a yard. The yard is getting overgrown. I got to make sure that it get cut. Got to make sure it's maintained. The house got to look presentable and all that kind of stuff. Wooty bam and all that blah, blah, blah. And all that kind of shit. Like, yeah, bro. You feel me? Like, this grown man is, bro. Like, I got to stop what I'm doing. I got to cut the yard. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. And I can't be too faded cutting the yard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to take me hella long. I'm going to be moving slow. So I'm just doing my little woo-wops to the wooty bams until I get to my whatchamacallit. Let me do me, big dog. Let me do me, big dog, especially if you ain't got no yard to cut. If you got a yard to cut, you understand exactly what I got going on. If you had a daddy in your life and you grew up cutting yards, you know exactly what I got going on. If you don't, it just ain't for you, big dog. But are you really a man if you don't know how to cut the yard? Are you really a man if you don't know how to change a tire? Ponder that while I do this.
about
giving
Roy?
up the chat. Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I just heard some people mention it. I don't think anybody clicked it.
I think that you've blocked it out your mind too, though. Because I've seen. I think I know somebody who offered a clip, and you said "fuck your clip."
Yeah, I didn't even want to see the clip. I don't even give a shit. Honestly, like I really exercised that during this of like, oh, there's this tweet that has like 50,000 likes with a bunch of people hating. It's like I don't need to read it. Fact. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's how I am. I would literally watch a reaction to me on silent. And just look like, oh, they made that. I don't even want to hear it. Let me see.
She's lubing my hands up.
That's crazy.
Well, fools know how many like you're gonna get likes off of reacting to somebody that's got motion, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not watching the hate train for me. I'm just not doing that. It don't make no sense.
But to what extent? Because we didn't see it, but I do want to know because I didn't see it. You know.
Yeah. What do you think his point? Do you see it? What's his
I
point?
didn't watch it.
It really just seemed like ultimately
That's right, Les. You messy mother chucker. You make sure you watch it.
he was like mad at you for platforming somebody for the sole reason that he
Didn't.
killed somebody of.
No, I was saying like he didn't, so he's mad that he did. Like
I mean, like, yeah, I didn't see anything that made real sense. If you're attempting to be a journalist, if we're in the field of media and you're attempting journalism, I don't see what.
Yeah, this is not a vanity platform. We don't only put people on this platform to hype them up and talk about how great they are. Like, we can have people on this platform who've done bad things and have conversations about those things.
It gives a whole different context and like feeling to the whole Richard Spencer thing, which was
That's what I'm saying.
created so much division previously.
good.
We put people on this platform all the time who don't agree, and I might like really disagree with one side of it, and they could still have conversations about it.
You hopped into some messy shit though, as your brother. I gotta tell you, like,
Why you say that?
I mean, you a fucked up individual like
He's
me.
just controversial.
So yeah, that's what I said. You like me, it don't matter. That's why I'm like, fuck it, Jacksonville it is. Y'all
I
get that
love
work
it.
this week. But
It's not like I didn't know that this was going to get this reaction.
Exactly.
I 1000% knew it was going to get this
Exactly.
reaction. If anything, I feel like it's maybe getting a little bit less of a reaction than I kind of thought it would, because I thought it would be more explosive.
But the little dude was kind of respectful, but then he was trying to be disrespectful at the same time.
He was respectfully disrespectful and disrespectfully respectful for sure.
It was like, you know, the only thing that he said that wasn't respectful was like, no,
I want to apologize. I want to apologize.
At the end of the day,
Right, but you
at
feel
the
bad.
end of the day, he got some sense of truth. Like anybody that's right there listening, that's really from the streets, you understood the message. Yeah, he a kid, so it might have came off a little arrogant or like a little bossy.
When
But
he get older, he'll feel
he
different.
could have came in here literally and like I react. Oh no, I just did a Cam Capone interview. It'll be out in a second, but I talked about it
Again, let's go.
Hey man,
Yeah.
So where was I at before?
He could have came in here and went nuts.
Yeah, he could have came in here with this, with Pop Smoke's face on it. He could have been
came in
rolling
here
that
with-
shit.
Yeah.
He could have went crazy. No. I'm just
He's right.
saying.
He's
as
right.
a-
He's right.
as
He's
the
right.
word-
So-
the
No,
word-
but that would be
where the world
that
is,
would not
he's
be the
right.
most
I'm
surprising
not
thing in the
saying
world.
that. I'm really just being honest. Like he
No,
could
you're
have
right.
came
He
and did it up.
that
You
he
get what I'm
came in
saying?
here hella
He
humble.
was humble.
Yeah.
He was humble. That was humble.
Especially his age, he could have.
He definitely could have came in way cockier. He definitely could have came in way hotter. He was as humble as what I think. He was way way more humble than what I would have expected him to be. However, he's still from where he's from. He still represents what he represents. He still thinks how he thinks. So, you know, humility is in the eyes of the beholder. You feel me? You know, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's a tricky one with that kid. You feel me? Man, it's just true. It's whatever.
Came
Them
in here
niggas gonna be
nuts.
mad at him
Facts.
regardless. They kill Pop Smoke, nigga. They're on your ass regardless. And anybody that, I guess, would you expect Adam to press him during the shit? Like, Adam do media.
Yeah.
And then that's the thing too. Like, I don't know what anybody expected Adam 22 to do, but what Adam 22 did. You feel me? I don't know how anybody expect him to do anything outside of what he did.
Well, if you watch the interview, I did press him. Like I really was trying to get him to reckon with the gravity of like what he did. And there were moments in the interview where it felt like he was taking accountability. And like when I used the example for him of if I go to drive my car home from this interview and I hit somebody with my car, but I was paying attention to the road, the guy was just like walking across the street at the wrong time. He didn't realize that I had the green light, and I kill him. I'm gonna feel bad about it, even if I didn't go out of my way to put this guy in danger.
Even though it wasn't your
his
intention.
situation is very different. Obviously, when you go to somebody's fucking house and break into the house, you're going into it with a very different, expectation.
Yeah.
But then, in that moment, he was like, "Yes." I said, "I would."
Yeah, when you go into somebody's space that they're living in and you have the intention of taking something, you have the intention of doing harm to someone else or accepting the fact that harm can be done to you. So
feel horrible. He goes, yes, horrible. That's how I feel. It's like he almost doesn't have the emotional range to like process how horrible that shit was for the families and the friends of the person who died.
all right, man. So that's that. We finna go ahead and get up out of here to the next one. Make sure you have that red dot, slide it to the left for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Knowledge though you can't get in no bodies. Collar G though, big dog. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Get out of here to the next one, man.